I've been really looking forward to these hometowns. This is my opportunity to meet the people that have played a hand in raising these 4 incredible women. I've built some very special relationships with Nikki, Alex, Olena, and Rachael, but they are 4 very different relationships. I'm really hoping that by meeting their families, I'm going to get a better understanding of who they are as women, but also what a relationship with them would be like. It's going to help me make a decision on who I want to spend the rest of my life with.
I'm so excited to see Richie, to show him my hometown and for him to meet my family and just to show him where I've kind of grown up. Today it's a big day for me. It's an important day. I'm very aware that my circumstances are very different to the other girls. There is quite a bit at stake for me. Not only am I from Melbourne, but I'm also a single mum. For Richie to choose me, he's taking on a lot more than what he would be with the other girls. So for Richie and I, there is a lot to consider.
Hey, stranger.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you. I miss you too.
Alex is like no one I've ever met. She's strong, beautiful, intelligent, and these are the things that drew me to her the first night we met.
Hi.
Hello.
You look incredible.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
How are you coming?
Alex, can I steal your way?
Of course you can.
Giving Alex the white rose has helped us develop an amazing relationship.
You've heard about Elijah. Well, now I want you to be able to put a name to a face.
Okay.
But I've always been conscious of the fact that she is a mum,
Oh, what an
That's his first day
absolute
of school.
cutie.
which is beautiful. But the responsibility of that is never far from my mind.
You look amazing.
So do you. So do you.
So happy to be here, and I just can't wait to spend the day with
I'm
you.
happy to have you here. I'm so excited.
And that's what today's all about. I want to meet Alex's family and see where she spends her time as a mum. And I feel that would give me a good insight into what a life with Alex would look like and whether or not I'm ready for that type of relationship.
Just such a beautiful
This
landscape.
is my backyard. I'm so thankful to live where I live and, you know, to be able to raise Elijah in such a beautiful place as well. Like, he's very lucky to live where he lives as well, which is something I would love to talk to you about.
Okay.
So I've been thinking, I've had a lot of time to think.
Okay.
And, you know, I thought it would probably be best for the 3 of us if maybe we waited for you to meet little man. Just because, you know, you are still dating 3 other girls. There is that slight little thing there. And, you know, if I am the girl at the end, then you will meet Elijah. And I really do want you to meet him, but I thought it would probably be best if we waited out a little bit. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted to trust your instincts. You're a mum.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, completely out of my depth here.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to put all the, you know, obviously all the trust into you and
Yeah.
with how you wanted to make a decision about it.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're a mum and I completely understand.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know he's a huge part of your life and I see you smiling just thinking about him. It's beautiful.
Me not meeting Elijah today, certainly, it's not a deal breaker with Alex. You know, it would have been nice, but in saying that, it doesn't change how I feel about Alex.
This is such a beautiful spot.
Yeah, I have like a little picnic for us.
Oh, you have too.
So I have a beautiful picnic organised for Richie amongst the cherry trees. We're in the countryside of where I live, and it's just very picturesque. I'm so excited for you to meet my family.
Who am I going to meet?
So you will meet my mum, my beautiful mum. She's so excited to meet you.
What's her name?
Her name's Jo.
Jo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jo. And you'll meet my sister Abby,
Okay.
my brother Adam,
Okay.
and my sister-in-law Simone.
I am worried about how protective Alex's family is going to be. It's not just her, it's Elijah as well.
Who's going to throw me all the curly questions? How protective's your brother?
My brother is really protective.
Okay. How big is he? Is he like...
He's short.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So,
But stocky.
Oh, okay. All right.
Growing up, I was estranged from my dad and my brother was the man of the house. No, my brother is really, really protective. You know, being the only boy, he always looked after us girls growing up when we, like, had our first boyfriend and like, not today, Junior. I think sometimes Adam can be maybe a little bit too protective and, you know, maybe at times no one will be good enough for his sister kind of thing. He was the type of brother that would wait at the front door, like, if I had, like, my first boyfriend come to the house, he would greet them at the door. Just to, like, throw off a bit of muscle, like,
Yeah.
he's, like, the man of the house kind of thing.
All right. No pressure, Rich.
Kind of just look at them and he wouldn't even say, oh, g'day, mate. He'd just give him the, like, you touch my sister, you're dead.
Does your brother own any guns?
Yes.
Good.
No, he doesn't.
Good. Okay. Got this.
Yeah, you do. My brother is shy to start, but just give him some time.
Okay, let him warm up a little bit.
He'll warm up.
Okay.
He'll warm up.
Jo, her mum, greeted us, you know, with a really big warm hug. You know, they got quite emotional. They haven't seen each other for a while. It was quite a beautiful moment.
Lovely to meet you. I brought you some flowers. Whoa.
Then it was inside to meet the rest of the family. Alex's sister-in-law, Simone.
Simone, how you going?
Her sister, Abby, and her brother, Adam.
How you going, mate? Richie. How you going?
Nice to meet you.
So what's been going on? Talk to me. You're back from work for good.
Yeah, I'm back from work for good.
Yeah, home for good. No more fly in, fly out.
I'm starting to feel a little nervous. Alex's brother has positioned himself directly in front of me, and judging by the look in his eye, I'm in for a grilling.
Have you ever been in a relationship with...
No.
Like, born with kids?
Sorry, I just straight away like, no.
Sorry.
My palms started to sweat. I was just like, Adam, no.
How do you feel about becoming an instant family?
Yeah, it's something that I think about quite a lot. You know, from the moment I met Alex, I just wanted to make sure that what we had was real because, you know, obviously, you know, she's got a son that she cares incredibly, so much about. And, you know, that's a huge step. That's something that I constantly think about. It's a massive, massive commitment.
It was just like straight up, straight for the jugular.
Have you been around kids much? Like, have you got sisters or brothers that have children or...?
I've got an older sister. I've got a fantastic relationship with her. She's without a doubt my best friend.
Yeah, that's nice.
A lot of my friends are now like settling down, getting married and having kids.
Yeah.
But personally, I've never been around too many kids. I'm a very independent guy.
So what makes her sort of stand out?
Gee.
Yeah, what's...
This is the good bit.
I haven't asked this one.
To be the right guy for my daughter, he has to have a sense of humour. He has to be down to earth. He has to be hardworking. He has to be loyal and trustworthy and honest.
I feel that, you know, from the moment I met Alex, we just had this really intense chemistry. You know, when we're together, it's this just great feeling that I'm incredibly comfortable around her. You know, and the sense of humour is a beautiful one. I really do have such a fantastic time when I'm around her.
And what are your thoughts on moving to Melbourne?
So it's something that I've definitely considered.
Like, obviously being fly in, fly out, would you move to Melbourne as flying in, fly out as well?
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest perks about my job. I'm not restricted by where I can live.
I know what guys can be like when they work away, so have you ever cheated on a woman ever?
Did he seriously just ask that question?
I know what guys can be like when they work away, so have you ever cheated on a woman ever?
Everyone went dead silent. Mum's eyes just went.
Never. No, not at all. Not at all.
Adam seemed like quite an intimidating guy. You know, he's a big bloke. He's sitting across the table from me with a real piercing stare. I felt like he was definitely sizing me up.
I work with guys that talk about it all the time, and
Mate, I see a lot of that stuff as well. It's just in front of you. I mean, I hardly even drink when I'm off-site, or I'm on site. It's just not the lifestyle that I do. I work my shift, and then when I'm tucked in bed quite early, it's just how I go about things.
Do you think doing this is a good way to like select a woman that you're going to spend the rest of your life with? Like,
Okay, select sounds weird.
no, but like you're speed dating essentially.
Yeah,
Like,
it is on steroids.
how can you?
Adam's very protective of his little sister, you know, and he cares so much about her. And he's a brother that's had all these sisters, so he really does look after them and, you know, protects them and wants to make sure that they're the right guy for his little sisters as well.
So you're dating 3 other girls at the same time as Alex.
Yeah,
So
it's different.
how do I know that you're not saying the same thing to their families as you are to me?
And I know that I've been honest this whole entire process. I'm not the guy that's going to sit in front of you and bullshit you for no reason. And the worst thing I can do is say stuff to you guys that don't truly mean. You know, I've built an incredible relationship with Alex over this whole experience, and you know, that's why I'm here.
Yep.
You know, I really do like her, and yeah, I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
I think Richie sounds rehearsed. Sounds like he's said this 1,000 times before. I don't feel that you're that comfortable with the kid situation.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yep.
Just because, I don't know, just it feels like you're saying, tell me what I want to hear.
Okay. Like yourself, mate. When you had your first child, you know, were you absolutely ready for that? It's a big thing, and you know, I'm just trying to be honest with you, like, because I said, you know, I don't know if I'm.
At the end of the day, having my own child and you taking on someone else's child is going to be a whole different story.
And mate, I'll be honest, I don't know how to handle that because I've never been in this position. You know, I talked about this with Alex, and she just said, "Be a good role model," and I loved her answer because that's beautiful. I believe I can be a good role model. I can do that. That's something that I'm confident I can do. Yeah, I am in a pretty interesting position. I'm trying to work this out as I go along. You know, I know Elijah's a really big deal, mate, and I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you guys if I didn't believe I was able to take up that challenge and can commit to it 100%. And it is huge, mate. And, mate, I respect everything that you just said to me because that's exactly what I'd do if I was in your position.
Adam's the man of the house, and he certainly takes that role seriously with Alex's family. I'm the same. I've been raised by 2 incredible women, and I protect them like I protect anything. They mean the world to me, and I can see that, you know, Adam's family means the world to him, so I can completely understand why he wanted to throw me some curly questions.
I think he's really nice. What do you think?
nice.
No, but what do you think?
Yeah.
What are your
I
thoughts?
adore him. You can probably see it. Can you see it?
I can.
You
I
can?
He's got his hand on your leg.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Like,
I noticed
do.
that.
I
And
do.
he's looking at you right in the eyes.
Yeah, like I adore him so much. I didn't think I would. Like, I didn't know what to expect going on to something like this, like if it was going to be as real as what it was or that it's real. Like, I'm definitely falling for him.
If you just brought him home and this all wasn't happening, it wasn't a show, I'd be like, yeah, sold.
I can see chemistry with Richie and Alex's connection. I can see the way they look at each other. And it's really nice, actually. And he seems like a really genuine guy. Like, deep down, like, are you in love with him or has that developed now?
I've definitely fallen for him. I haven't told him.
Yeah.
I'm definitely falling for him. I have wonderful feelings about him. But I could see myself being in love with him. I am falling in love with him. I don't know if I've ever felt this way. I know it sounds crazy because there's all these other girls and...
When at all do you plan on letting him know?
Tonight?
Really?
Yep.
If Richie doesn't treat Alex right, he'll have our whole family to deal with because she deserves to be treated like a lady, like the princess that I think she is.
So, Adam's awesome.
Did you go easy on him?
Not really. I gave him a nudge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gave him a
He
solid
didn't
no.
hold back.
I certainly thought Alex's family would have some pretty big questions when it came to Elijah.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise, mate. And I completely understand them. They want to make sure that, you know, I'm going to commit not just to Alex, but, you know, and be a fantastic role model for Elijah.
Well, tonight's been amazing. I've absolutely loved you meeting my family. I knew you would fit right in.
Yeah.
My mum loves you. Mum loves you.
Thanks.
I just didn't want you to go away not knowing. You know, I think I am falling for you. I am. I feel it, and it's exciting, and it's very scary. But I am. I am falling for you completely. I feel very confident in my feelings for Richie, and I feel confident in what we feel for each other.
All right, I'll speak to you soon.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. However, with me, there is a lot to consider. You know, I'm not the easy option for Richie. I'm very much like, well, you know, if you love someone, then you love that person, and it doesn't matter, you know, if they have a child, if they don't have a child. If that love is real for that person, then that's all that matters, and that love can get you through anything.
Coming up,
Andre?
Richie meets more families
Why don't we go and grab a beer anyway?
and faces more tough questions.
Or is Nikki your #1 choice or what?
Really want to gauge how genuine you are.
But it's Olena's father who really turns up the heat.
Picked Olena up on a motorbike.
My father's gonna kill you.
It's a very big deal taking Richie to my family. I'm always scared to bring guys home. My dad's opinion is very important to me. My dad was a professional boxer and has a few Ukrainian championship titles. I think Richie has to be very strong. My dad kind of looks for respect. And if a guy has that, then he'll be happy with him.
Of all the women taking me on hometown dates, Olena is easily the most mysterious, and she has been from the very first time we met. Hi.
Hello.
Wow, you
Приятно
look
познакомиться.
amazing. Sorry, what did you just say?
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
I'm background Ukrainian.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
On our first date, she asked me a lot of questions,
Yeah, just killing me with
Yeah,
the questions. No, it's good, it's good.
Torturing with these questions.
but didn't tell me a lot about herself. Gradually, through this process, I've been able to break through her barriers and get to know her a little bit more, but there's still a lot I don't know about Olena.
Hello.
No, she is shrouded in mystery, but when she does talk about her family, I can see that there's a really deep connection there. So I'm hoping by meeting them, it's gonna shine more light on who Olena is as a woman and why she's the way she is.
So I have a few surprises for you today. This is obviously one of them. We're at Sydney Olympic Park, and this is where I've trained 5 hours a day, blood and sweat. I put into this court right here.
All right. Is there gonna be any blood today?
Let's hope no blood. Maybe a little bit of sweat, but no blood.
Okay, nice, nice.
Have you played tennis before?
Oh, look, to be honest, tennis is like that sport where I just can't get the hang of.
We'll practice. I started playing tennis at the age of 9. During my tennis years, I was very focused. I was very disciplined. Tennis was everything for me. You're gonna have to take a step forward and then hit.
Okay.
And then swing from the back forwards.
Okay.
Okay?
So what are you doing with this hand? Is that just like guiding?
It's kind of, yeah, it's like your guidance or wherever the ball is.
I'm always finding out new things about Olena. I had no idea that tennis was such a huge part of Olena's life, and she was such a star on the tennis court.
So ball comes, and then you rotate.
You look really good playing tennis.
Thank you.
Really good.
To share this experience with Richie, you know, to have a game of tennis, it kind of brings me back to, you know, home. Are you ready?
Yep. No, I'm born ready. quick. Oh, that's in. It was lovely to see Olena just on the court, having fun and just enjoying something that she's been very passionate about. It's nice to be able to share that with her. You know, I've been taking her on these really extravagant dates, but I just want to see the real Olena and, you know, help me understand her better. And I think this is a great start.
As soon as I walked over that hill, I knew I was in trouble. Your forehand,
It's okay.
backhand.
You're there. You're not bad. You got, you know, the force and...
I didn't score 1 point then. So were you part of like a tennis squad?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It was a tennis academy, so
wow.
it was like a tennis school. 5 hours of tennis and training and fitness and everything, and then 2 hours of school, which was homeschooling.
I really want to sit down and talk to Olena about her family. Her parents are Ukrainian with strong traditions. So I think this family dinner is going to be very different to anything I'm used to.
Last time we spoke, you told me that your family's quite traditional. You know, do they have an idea of the man that they, I guess, want their daughter to be with?
It's mostly what I want, if I'm happy with someone, and if they can... It sounds kind of silly, but if I think my man is as good as my dad, then it's somebody that I will definitely fall in love with and accept, like, in my family.
Okay.
I look up to my dad, like, a lot.
Okay.
So he's like, he's on the top. If my dad doesn't like someone, I won't fight for them.
Your dad, you know, is a champion boxer, but he doesn't box anymore. So that fills me with a bit of confidence. He's not gonna just knock me out when I walk through the front door.
I don't know.
I can just imagine as I was sitting there and he just puts boxing gloves on the table, just like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, I'm okay.
You have no idea.
One thing Richie should know about my dad is...
If you piss him off, like, you better run for your life.
Have you lived here for long?
Oh my gosh, I'm actually going to, like...
Cardiac arrest?
Yes.
That's right. Don't worry, I've definitely got this.
I'm just shitting bricks, to be honest. I am so scared. I really am. Like, this is just... It just all hit me over just now, like, all at once, and I am actually really scared. Hello?
Hello. I've never dated a woman from an Eastern European background. I am a bit unsure about what the family expectations are. Again, I feel a little bit out of my depth. I'm good. I'll give you a hug.
Yeah, give me a hug.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you as well.
Andre?
Andre?
Nice to meet you. Richie. Sorry? But at the end of the day, I can only be myself, and I can only try and be, stay true to myself and hope that they like me for me.
Yeah.
Can I ask what this is?
Ukraine vodka.
Okay.
With the spicy.
Oh, I can see the chili.
Oh, the chili.
It's strong and spicy.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Do we say something?
For love, for everything we love each other, and yeah, for the future.
Fantastic. Oh, that's really beautiful. Thanks, Andre. Cheers. All right. That's nice. It's got a really nice kick to it. Hits you right in the back of the throat.
You're going a little bit red there.
Well, it's spicy like chili.
No.
Some dads are accountants, some are lawyers. Olena's dad is an ex-professional boxer.
Our very first date, I don't know if I should actually tell you, Andre. No, it's good.
Oh.
Our very first date, I picked Olena up on a motorbike.
My dad's eyes just went boom.
I love motorbikes and it's a passion of mine. I do.
And I'm kind of like trying to nudge him.
I love anything with an engine. And I very safely, Andre.
Yeah.
Very safely.
Thank God.
I know, that's why I was like, oh, should I tell him? Oh, good. But I very safely picked Olena up on a motorbike. You know, helmet, leather jackets, full leathers.
Leather jacket, that's it. Yeah.
And,
hands all covered.
Went for a very nice motorbike ride.
My father's gonna kill you.
I don't like bikes.
But I very safely picked Olena up on a motorbike. You know, helmet, leather jackets, full leathers.
Leather jacket, that's it. Yeah,
And,
pants all covered.
Went for a very nice motorbike ride.
My father's gonna kill you.
I know.
You know why? Because I don't like bikes.
And understandable.
From when I was young.
Richie, stop talking about the bikes. My dad hates bikes. Like, he's gonna kill me and you at the same time. Like, stop.
There's a huge danger when it comes to riding motorbikes, but when I have someone that I care about on the back, I am so vigilant. I am so
very careful.
Focused about riding the bike slowly and just you know, there's no need to ride like an idiot. Andre, is that you up there on the wall, boxing?
That was a long time ago.
How many professional fights have you had?
Professionals, not much. Professionals, I'm just do here, maybe 11.
Okay, nice.
Amateur fight, I have maybe 500, 600.
Wow. All right.
Speaking of boxing, we actually have a bag just outside.
Okay.
And Dad's gonna take you for a little bit of a boxing.
All right, awesome.
I could feel the blood go straight to the surface of my skin, and I was just starting to sweat a little bit. I mean, the guy's a professional boxer, and I'm not.
Couple defense, exactly defense.
You know, I'm wondering why you're teaching me defense moves. Is this something I need to know about Olena?
No.
I'm pretty sure Richie really wants to impress my father. I mean, my dad loves eye contact, and my dad loves when people listen, and I'm pretty sure he'll be just standing there like, yes.
No, just make it. Jake.
Oof.
Like, how do you feel like they're still dating like 3 other girls and stuff? Like,
What do you think about that? I'm used to it. I'm used to him dating 25 girls.
do you feel a bit weird or anything? Or?
It does feel weird. Very weird that he still has a choice to make. I don't know if he's going to be with me or not.
Do you hope he will be with you?
Yeah,
Obviously.
of course I do. Don't want to show it too much because I don't want to get hurt, so I do stand back. What?
All family love you, and we always with you. And don't worry about any guy.
Don't worry about any guy.
Don't worry about any guy.
So when you're showing me the moves, Andre, just remember I drove really slowly with Olena on the motorbike. Very slowly.
So you just hold the pass like this.
Yep.
You know, here I am in front of a man that could clearly kill me with his bare hands.
Yeah, that's it. Love it.
Oh,
Just so,
kill me.
No.
Dating his daughter while dating 3 other women. I'm just waiting for him to kill me.
Don't do that. You see? So.
Yes, sure. Oh, brutal.
There is no messing around with Andre. The speed and the power in which he throws a punch. My goodness, it is relentless.
What's important for you, don't miss the parts.
Okay.
Because if you miss this one, you catch me.
Yeah, I don't want to hit you, Andre, trust me. That's the last thing I want to do.
Okay, so that one left, yeah, that one
Harder?
right. Yeah, so that one left, that one right. Hook and after left, strike.
Okay.
That's it. And punch from that one. Yeah, that's it. And 2.
When you said 2, I was like,
Left, right.
yeah, I know, just holding both up. I was like,
I've not seen this punch like that.
oh, man, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know why I did that.
Okay.
But it's just interesting. Did you make it already some decision, or you still think about that?
Okay. You know, I haven't made a decision about any particular girl. You know, I got 4 very incredible women in front of me, and it's not easy. And I certainly haven't made a decision. No one girl has priority. You know, it's hard to explain. I'm at the point of this experience where there's so many incredible things about Olena. You know, it's difficult to explain. I'm trying to think about it. It's not like I've just got to really follow my heart, and you know, it's.
So you have to listen your heart. Yeah?
Absolutely, because you know, I can't sit down and go, what's a bad quality? I can't think of what is Olena doing wrong. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, I've built some pretty strong relationships. And I just got to really think about, I guess, what I'm looking for, and what I see in Olena, and it's nothing but good things.
So if you choose like my sister at the end, what happens? Like, are you guys ready to settle down or?
Okay, good question. You know, I think about, you know, I think about if. Tough question.
Yeah, I know.
I'm thinking about family. No, it's all right. You know, I think about, you know, I'm definitely ready to settle down. That's why I've come down this journey.
How you see the future, Olena, if you choose her?
You know, for me, being in WA certainly makes that a little bit tricky. But I never wanted to set a barrier about how I feel. You know, I'm in that position where my work, I can fly in and out from any state or any country.
It's all about compromise.
It's all about compromise.
I can feel the pressure from Olena's parents about the possibility of her moving away from them, and I'm not sure how they would cope if that actually happened.
Olena very close to family,
Yeah.
and we very love her.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know,
Mom's like, don't take her away.
no, not at all. I would never do that. That'd be horrible.
Don't go anywhere, please.
Oh.
So what do you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk to you about Richie. Do you think he likes me?
He? He can say anything.
Yes, that's true. So is he lying?
He can go to other girls' parents and say same. So how can I tell you? Plus, don't forget, you have just him, and he have 4. So you not choose.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
He choose.
definitely not choosing. He is. Do you think he's the one for me? Someone that I like?
It's not questions to me, it's questions to you.
My dad's opinion comes first, and whatever he says goes. If something's not going to work, he's going to tell me. And if he doesn't like something, he's going to tell me as well. I'm still kind of hoping he's going to move here instead of me going there.
If he choose you, so definitely he not coming to Sydney.
He was not going to?
No.
You don't think so?
No. It's only you go over there. So that's your decision.
Do I have my dad's approval? I don't know yet. He has put a lot of questions out on the table that I should be concerned about. Well, before you go, I do want to say, I know you have a lot of choices that, that you're about to make and decisions that could impact, your whole life, and hope the decisions that you make are right for you.
No, I really do. I really do like spending time with you, Olena. You fascinate me beyond a doubt, and yeah, I'm just so thankful for all the time I get to spend with you.
This is the part where you kiss me.
Yes. I guess I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Now that my family has met Richie, there's different questions that I need to answer for myself. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's a big question.
Coming up,
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
a homecoming for Richie and Rachael.
I feel like we'd always have fun. We're already home. Just send the other 3 girls back off where they came from.
How do you feel about Rachael?
Should I be here?
Before things heat up over dinner.
You've been on quite a few dates now. What's going to separate and make Rachael the key difference?
Yeah, that's an incredibly difficult question.
I feel very comfortable bringing Richie home. It's weird to know, though, that he's been living in Perth this whole time. I've never met him. Maybe the timing was never right for us to meet, and maybe the timing is now. Going through this process, there were times when I didn't understand how I made it this far, but he must have always seen something in me in order for me to be here, and that's a really nice feeling.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Rachael today. We have so much in common, whether it's where we live or what we're looking for in a relationship. It just feels like it could work. The first date I went on with Rachael was just amazing.
You nailed that.
We had so much fun. She was willing to throw herself at anything.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Rachael and I have definitely had some intimate moments. And there's no doubt there's something between us.
I also love the way you never close your heart to the prospect of falling in love.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
But today I want to find out what that connection is, and I want to see if there's enough there to sustain a romantic relationship.
Oh, Perth, I miss it. I absolutely miss it.
I've waited so long to meet somebody, and if I was to end up with Richie at the end of this, then I'd be so happy that I've gone through this whole process to meet a guy like him, because I've never met a man like him before.
So I thought, being down at the beach, I know that you love fishing. And
you know me too well, Rach.
Yeah, my dad actually loves fishing as well. So we're going to attempt beach fishing.
She knows I love fishing. She knows I've been missing it. Beach fishing's my favourite as well. She really thought this through.
Wow, that was really good. Jeez. You're always good at everything, Richie.
No, not always good at everything. But yeah, I mean, for me, lifestyle's really important, Rach.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not about being in a relationship where we're both just working like a grind and then we see each other for a quick dinner before we go to bed.
Yeah.
You know, I think life is about more than that.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what I've really liked about dating, taking you on dates. You know, you've got this fire in your belly. You're like a girl that's willing to have a crack and have a go at everything.
Yeah.
Like even now, look at us, we're on the beach fishing. This is amazing.
This is something that we would do, and I know he loves Perth. I don't know if he wants to leave Perth. I think this is his home, and it's my home. So, yeah, I just want to start life with him. I don't know, like, I feel like we'd always have fun.
It is always fun, especially when I'm around you. You know, I just feel like we're at the same stages of our life.
I know,
right?
we
Like,
are.
Big time.
Yeah.
I feel that we're already home. So just send the other 3 girls back off where they came from, because my man's right here in his hometown, and it feels just like, yeah, this is what we would do, and it just feels so comfortable.
How nice is this?
Yeah, so cute. I don't normally bring guys back to my place, so to meet the family, it's a very big deal for me. How are you feeling?
To be honest, great. I can't wait to meet your
that's
family.
good. You're definitely going to meet my sister and her husband, so Jen and John.
Jen and John. And
Yeah.
what does John do for a living?
He's a lawyer.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Now I am nervous.
I think my sister will probably ask a fair few, you know, hard-hitting questions. And then you'll meet my mum, and then my dad. I don't know if my brothers are going to make it or not.
That's okay.
So I've got 4 brothers.
So they're not going to beat me up?
Well, if they do...
Not yet.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out.
Okay. All right.
When I have brought a guy back to meet my family, like, my dad will often have a conversation with my mum, and then my mum will tell me what he thinks of him.
Okay.
And he's been spot on with his intuition every single time.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to wait and see what Dad's going to say.
Okay, I like it. So you really do listen to what your dad has to say about...
Yeah, because he's been right every time.
hearing what my dad's got to say about Richie. This is going to be music to my ears, or it's going to be a disaster.
I don't think I'm worried at all from meeting your parents. I am a little bit concerned about your sister and hubby. I'm sure.
Really?
I'm pretty sure they're going to be protective of you, and they just want to make sure that I'm the right guy for you. So that's...
Yeah, I think my sister will be.
My sister's very direct and she's not sort of scared to ask the question, so it'll be interesting to see what she's got to say. I think Richie will be hit hard.
I'm quite excited, Ray.
Are you? Yeah, I can feel your energy. Yeah, you're not nervous?
Nah, I'm not nervous at all.
Yeah. Oh, nice little knock there. Well, hello. You too. Lovely, you too. Good, good. This is Richie. Hi, Richie. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
You too. Yeah, sure.
G'day, mate.
How's it going, Richie?
Nice to meet
Peter.
you. Hey, Peter. Richie.
John.
Nice to meet you, John.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, nice one. Hello,
This is my wife,
Hey, Jen.
Jen.
I'll give you a hug. I've heard a lot about you both.
We'd only been there a few minutes, and then the rest of the family started arriving.
Nice to meet you, Daniel.
Yeah, you too.
Nice one.
With 4 brothers and Jen and John, Rachel's family can certainly fill a dinner table.
This is technically our 3rd date, so meeting the family on a 3rd date, no pressure, Rich.
It's bold.
There were a lot of eyes, and they were all looking at me.
So tell us what you've learnt about Rachael so far. I want to know what you think about her and like what you've learned about her.
Should I be here?
Yeah. Who is Rachael?
Rachael was not kidding about her sister. She was straight on the attack, and her dad just sat back and took it all in.
I've seen the adventurous side to Rach. I guess what I've learned about Rachel is just how, down to earth and genuine she is.
Glad you can pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that when I'm around Rach, I really do feel quite comfortable. Like, I've said this before, like, I feel like we're at the same stages of our lives where I can sit down and have a proper adult conversation where, an ebb and flow's just perfect. We're just relaxed, we talk, and we don't struggle. There's never any crickets. We don't have to, force anything. It just works.
Yeah.
And just fit together really well. At the end of the day, I think we're ready to meet the right person and move on to that next stage of life where, you've got a partner that you're madly in love with and you can spend the rest of your life with.
You've been on quite a few dates now. You've probably met some amazing girls, but what's going to separate and make Rachael the key difference?
That's an incredibly difficult question.
Good question. You better answer this.
No.
He's got a knife.
and you've got one too. For me, I'm gone over a lot of scenarios in my head, and I find that I'm overthinking a lot of things. And at the end of the day, I've got to keep reminding myself I've got to go with my heart. I've got to go with how I feel.
And so can I ask you, how do you feel about Rachael?
I know my sister really well, but I want to figure out what he knows and what he's learnt about her, and that will give me a good read on whether he sees a future with her.
Richie,
yep.
I want to have a bit more of a chat with you, if that's all right.
Great. All right.
Let's go.
I think Jan just wants the best for me. So in order for her to suss that out, she needs to ask Richie those tough questions.
I really want to gauge how genuine you are in terms of your feelings towards her and what the likelihood is of you guys having a future and where you're at with that.
When I look at the type of future that I'm after and whether or not I can see Rachael in it, absolutely. I've got to know Rachael quite well.
Do you feel like you're falling in love with her at all?
Big question, Jen. I've never been a guy that throws the love word around willy-nilly.
Yeah.
When I say that to someone, I truly want to mean it. I really do like Rachael. I really like where our relationship's headed.
Yeah.
And it's just, at the end of the day, this is a weird experience. There's so many things that I'm taking in, and I think it'd be unfair and kind of like untrue for me to say, yeah, I'm.
Well, there is other girls.
Exactly, isn't that weird? Don't you reckon that's kind of
I know,
weird,
sort of
dishonest? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want, I guess You know,
I want her to be the standout. She's my sister and she's the best. And she deserves, you know.
Absolutely.
And that's why she pursued this.
Yeah, definitely.
I know in her heart that she's ready and that she wants a good guy.
I think I saw that his feelings for Rachael were there, but I was hoping to maybe see him take a little step further to falling in love and being in love. And he's not quite there yet.
I really like him. I think he's really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think he knows what he wants. I think he knows the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In comparison to other guys, like, is he up there or? Just asking. No,
Well, I mean, that's your choice.
no, I know, but you've got a really good intuition, Dad.
My impressions, he really likes you, so.
Okay. All right. Is it? Mum and I feel a lot of the same things, and you're normally a bit more spot on.
Yeah, no, I think he's pretty sincere, yeah.
Okay. He was just digging Richie, and I'm like, this is such a good sign, because he's never been like this before. Did you have a good night?
I had such a fun night.
Yeah?
Your family's awesome.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they loved you. So has it kind of put like more pieces together of who I am?
Yeah, I've seen your family. I mean, I've seen the people that have raised this incredible woman. It just shows me, you know, more about who you are, and you know, they obviously love you to bits.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's some really good sides here that they can see.
Shit, I don't want to have to say goodbye. No, I don't want to.
Thank you so much for taking me beach fishing. Like, I've been hanging out for that for so long.
Sorry we didn't catch anything, but we gave it a go.
It is what it is.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
I miss you. I've been putting my heart on my sleeve, and I'll continue to do that. I don't want to miss out. I don't want to walk away and, you know, not end up with Richie. Because he's, like, such a beautiful man. And, like, I've never had that before. I've never had this night before with anybody, like, ever. And I don't want to walk away without a rose.
This is a big day for me. Definitely a big deal for me to be bringing Richie home to meet my family, my extended family. My family have only met one other guy. So today they'll be meeting only the second man that I've introduced them to.
Whenever I'm around Nikki, I'm instantly drawn to her smile. She's this beautiful woman with such an infectious personality. From the moment we first met, I knew that I wanted to learn everything about her.
Crikey, you make that dress look amazing.
I'm Nikki. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Nikki.
Mwah.
She was the first girl I met and the first girl I took on a date. We had this natural and real chemistry. And as our relationship grew, we continued to click.
You make me happy, and I want to go through life smiling. I know with you would make me very happy.
What a beautiful morning.
You're here.
The heart of Nikki is her family, and I know how much they mean to her. But it's really important I make a good impression, and they like me for me.
Oh, you look incredible.
Thank you.
So this is Northam.
This is Northam. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here.
You're shaking.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I get excited to see you. Yeah, I missed you.
Yeah, it feels like forever since I've seen you. I've been looking forward to today. I woke up this morning, I was just smiling ear to ear. I know how much you love this place and how much family means to you. And I've seen how you light up when you talk about it.
I'm so excited to take you where I'm taking you today, which is a surprise. Race Club.
How exciting is this?
This is exciting.
We're at the races.
I'm excited that you're here. Northam Race Club is my local club. I like to go to the races. It's my thing. My dad worked here for 13 years and my sister and I grew up running along the straight on weekends, having running races.
We are so trackside.
I know some people.
I heard you're a bit of a big deal. You're on the pamphlet.
I'm in the pamphlet. There's a side to me that Richie hasn't seen yet, and that's my racing side. Last year I've been the face of WA Country Cups and a representative for WA Country Racing. Going to the races as a couple was something that I really haven't experienced before. You know, for it to just be us and be an environment that I love to be in was really special for me.
So tell me, tonight, who am I going to meet?
You're meeting my mum and dad, so Barb's and Brian.
Okay.
And my sister Danny and her fiancé Snowy.
So who's going to hit me with the hard questions?
Hard questions.
Then? Is it going to be...
Dee and Auntie Carol, particularly protective of me. I've only ever had one relationship, and when that relationship ended, my auntie said to me she knew that it was wrong and she had known for a long time that it wasn't right, and that she was going to protect me from ever being hurt like that again. The main focus for my family is that I don't get hurt again. My mum and dad and my sister and her fiancé have, I'm surrounded by perfect relationships, I think. Danny and Snowy particularly, I think, I look at them and I think, oh, that, I want that. They make me believe that true love exists. All of our family events are here.
Okay.
Richie is someone very, very special to me, and having the most important people in my life meet, this amazing guy that I've, totally fallen for is a big deal. I'm so excited for you to meet my fam.
You ready?
Yeah, ready.
Let's go do it.
Hello! Hello, darling.
Hi there, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing
So I'll let you guys hug it out. Seeing Nikki with her family was great. She was so excited to see him, and finally here we are. Nice to meet you, Brian. Nice to meet you, Rich. Barbara, I got you some flowers.
Beautiful, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely.
Absolute pleasure. It just feels warm, it feels friendly. It's a really beautiful atmosphere. Hey, Dee. Dee, nice to meet you, Dee. Hey, Carol, nice to meet you. Bring it in.
You too, Richie.
You can't fake that kind of love in the room.
And my sister.
You said no crying, no crying. Get about 3 to 4 minutes in, she's just going to be waterworks. Nice to meet you, Danny. Absolute pleasure.
How you going, mate?
Richie.
Snowy, mate.
Nice to meet you, Snowy.
Hey, why don't we go and grab a beer anyway and leave these girls to talking here?
Sounds good, Snowy.
Snowy doesn't muck around. He's already dragging me outside. I didn't know what was going on.
All right, fantastic.
I know Snow loves me, and I know that he'd be protective of me.
So you had a bit of a fun time?
Yeah, it's been a pretty full-on experience, mate, to be honest. Yeah.
I appreciate that Snow will not want me to be hurt. I think that, he would love to see me be happy like Snowy and Dana.
So what, is Nikki your number one choice or what?
Look, it's really tough, Snowy, to be honest, mate. Like, I've built some incredible relationships with 4 really beautiful women.
Yep.
There's differences with all of them. But, mate, you can't fault them. And I can't fault Nikki. She's incredible. I guess,
You've got to think of your worst day, and where they'll be.
Yeah, that's really good advice.
Don't worry about all their fancy shit and what they look like and all that. Just where you are at the worst point in your life, imagine them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Mate, I think about that a lot. I think, like, not just now, not just about the bubble that we're in.
Yeah.
I think, like, 1, 2, maybe 5, 10 years down the track, and I want to have a partner that's my best mate, someone I can get on one with, someone that, you just absolutely love to bits. And, Nikki's incredible, mate. We just get along so well. She's incredibly genuine. She's so down to earth. Yeah, it's just, at the end of the day, I just got to really follow how I'm feeling, and when I'm around Nikki, mate, I tell you what, she makes me happy. I can't stop smiling.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
You're halfway there.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Yes, I do think he'd be lucky to have Nikki, and I think Nikki's probably lucky to have Richie if he is what he is.
Have you liked him since the first day?
Yeah, I did. Our conversation and everything that he said, and I was just like, this guy's too good to be true. So I was very sceptical at the beginning.
So is there a lot of chemistry between you, or are you feeling that
it's going well? I would say that's a yes.
We could see that.
You can see that. We can see that's why you're here.
I just really don't want to see Nikki get her heart broken again. We love her, and things that she goes through, we go through with her. So I guess I don't want her to have to experience the heartbreak that she's experienced in the past again.
Next.
Can we ask what your intentions are?
Richie comes face to face with the most important women in Nikki's life.
If he chooses another girl, what's she going to be like when she comes home?
And a sisterly heart-to-heart leaves Nikki with a decision to make.
I think that I love him.
Get the inside scoop on The Bachelor. Watch this week's best bits and bonus scenes with the Bachelor Insider Guide only on 10play.
I'll just grab one of those bad boys and there we go.
So you've got one sister?
Yeah, I've got one older sister.
I've got cousin Dee sitting next to me, and I've got Nikki's aunt across the table. These are the two women that have vowed to protect her.
Nikki, Richie's only the second guy that you brought home for the family, so it's a pretty big deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dee is very protective of me. She's my older cousin, and I'll be interested to see what she has to say.
How are you feeling about that, Richie?
You know, from the moment I knew I was gonna, meet Nikki's family, and she's incredibly lovely. I knew you guys were gonna be beautiful. You know, I'm sitting around a group of people that absolutely love Nikki to bits, so I couldn't wait to meet all of you.
Being close to Nick and being like a bit protective to her, can we ask what your intentions are? What you see the future?
I'm at the stage of my life where I'm ready to meet someone. The biggest thing for me, I'm not in this for a one-night stand, a summer fling. Like I look 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the track. I'm at that stage of my life where I'm ready to meet the right person. I've been saying right from the get-go that I want to meet someone that I can spend the rest of my life with. There's so many things I want to do in life, and I've just had that special someone missing from my life for a long time, and I just want to find that special person, and that's why I'm here.
She's so into him that it's just like, oh, if he chooses another girl, yeah, what's she going to be like when she comes home?
Oh, you're glowing. I'm glowing? Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you for advice, because I don't know, when he makes me feel like I've never felt before.
Yeah.
And my question to you is, how did you know that Snow was the one for you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just was. Just know.
No, that's it. Yeah.
So it freaks me out that I think that, oh yeah, no, he's the one for me. That's how he makes me feel. It makes me go, yeah, no, he's the one for me, no question. Yeah. I've said to him that I don't picture my life without him in it.
Must be hard.
And I think that I love him. I know that I love him. I know that I'm totally in love with him, but I haven't told him that yet. I just know in my heart that this is right. It's good. It's crazy, hey?
Yeah.
I believe that it's him and he's the one for me. But it's a bit freaky that I'm still not, I know that I'm not the only one at the moment.
Yeah, it must be hard.
So it's sort of a bit scary. And I'm just a little bit worried about timing and whether or not...
Do you think you should before? Or...
Before what?
I don't know. What happens, what happens next? Will you get another chance?
Well, I don't know. So I'm not sure if I will. That's the thing. So I can tell him tonight, or if I don't, I might...
You regret
miss.
not.
Yeah, so I might miss the opportunity. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're like bursting. Yeah, bursting, yeah.
No question? As in, you look at me and be like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think you guys match.
Yay!
I got goosebumps, it's weird.
Really?
It's so weird. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird, I don't know. So do it, go for it, I reckon.
Yeah, okay.
What do you got to lose?
I don't have anything to lose.
I don't know if she went into it expecting to fall in love, yeah. So as long as she walks out of it, just knowing that she's done everything she can, I think, and been true and honest and, yeah.
Well, hopefully we see you again, mate.
Thanks, Noe.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you all. I've had an incredible night tonight. Thank you so much.
Good on you, man.
Thanks. Cheers, Brian.
Yeah.
Lovely meeting you, mate.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, seeing my family, them and Richie all in one room, I'm in this big bubble of happiness and excitement, and, you know, I would love for that to happen over and over and over again. I want the people I love most in one room all the time.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time, I had an amazing time. Did you?
I did as well.
Yeah.
Your family is incredible. They're like the salt of the earth. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, not obvious?
No, I can tell. When you talk about them, you just light up. You can see it in your eyes, you can see it in your smile. You can see, how much they mean to you, and it's absolutely beautiful, Nick,
No, they're pretty special to me, and I think I've said to you before, like having the people that I care about most in one room, and that makes my heart feel really full. And yeah, I love them, and these last couple of months have been crazy amazing for me. I've had the time of my life, and all of that is because of you. The way that you make me feel, Rich, is, it's something that I've never felt before. And no matter what, I'm going to remember this night, this day, this moment for forever. I guess I've known for a while. I'm totally in love with you. And I have known that for a while, Rich, but it's been important to me that you have met my family and that I've had the reassurance from them. I know that you can't say anything, but I know that you like that I tell you how I feel, and...
Yeah, Nikki, you just tell me exactly how you feel, and that's beautiful. And I love that about you. You're incredible. So...
Yeah, you're a good guy. You're a good guy.
I'll speak to you soon.
Speak to you soon.
Okay.
I hope this is my love story. I think everyone has crazy love stories, and I hope this is mine. I hope more than anything that Richie is my forever.
Richie's seen the whole picture. He has been able to envision what life would be like with me, and I feel that we're both heading in the same direction. I'm not ready for this to end.
Richie knows exactly how I feel. I believe that Richie is my happiness. There's nothing else in the world that I want more than to be his girl.
After hometowns, I really did think that it was going to clear everything up for me. It got me even more confused. I don't know where I stand with Richie. I just don't know.
I've put all my cards out there on the table now. It's all on the line.
I can see a future with him, and it's amazing. But it's not just me in this, it is Elijah and I, and it does scare me that considering all of that, that could change everything.
Ladies, bringing someone home to meet your family is quite a significant step in any relationship. You get to see how your family reacts to them. You also get to see how they react to your family. It tells you a lot about what might be to come. Because as you know, not all of you can take the next step on this journey with him. Ladies, one of you will leave the mansion tonight. I wish you all the best. Here's Richie.
Thanks, Ash. Cheers, mate.
I'm confident in what I have with Richie, but there's 3 other girls, and it's a little bit scary because we all have such strong feelings for him. Any one of us could go home.
I obviously look at why he wouldn't work with the other girls. Olena's very young. I don't know if Richie wants to be a dad, and Nikki's got a lot to offer. But I think he must have always seen something in me in order for me to be here.
Nikki. Nikki, will you accept this rose? Thanks.
I adore Richie. I think he's a wonderful man and I could see a future with him. If I was to go home tonight, I'd be pretty heartbroken and I'd be a little bit confused.
I don't want to go home because it's always going to be the unknown for me if I do go home tonight. I don't want to have any regrets.
Olena. Olena, will you accept this rose?
Thank you.
I know he would be an amazing partner. We would just have the best time. Every part of me just wants Richie to call my name.
I'm looking at him going, I don't want to lose you yet. I'm not ready to say goodbye.
Alex.
Rachael. Rachael, you didn't receive a rose. Please take some time to say goodbye.
Hey, can I talk to you outside?
Yeah.
Rachael, I think you're absolutely remarkable. I've seen the most wonderful, adventurous side of you. You know, you've just been incredible to get to know. You know, I mean everything that I said to you.
You've got to follow your heart.
I do. You know, at this stage, I really do. I just got to follow my heart, and it's been a really tough decision.
Like you said, like, you can't follow just your head, you've got to follow your heart, so...
You do.
Yeah, just, you know, like... Yeah, there's some pretty beautiful women in there, and, yeah,
I can't thank you enough for inviting me into your home. You
No
know.
worries. Hope you find everything that you're looking for.
Thanks, Rach.
I'm sure you will.
Thanks, Rach.
But yeah, thank you so much for everything.
Can't thank you enough.
All right, all the best.
Thanks,
Take
Rach.
care. See you later.
See ya.
Coming in here, of course, you'd love to be the girl at the end. Like, I came here with the intention of finding a partner that I could spend the rest of my life with. It hasn't worked, but that's fine. At least I gave it a shot, and he could see the great potential in me. The part that I would never know is how he felt. And that's the missing element that couldn't make Richie and Rachael work.
Next time, The Bachelor is in paradise. And the stakes are higher than ever.
I can only introduce two of them to my mum and my sister.
As the end becomes tantalisingly close.
Richie is the most amazing man I've ever met. He just makes me feel so special.
Anxiety levels rise.
I'm falling in love with this guy, and it does scare me.
And doubts begin to dominate.
It's not that simple. I do have a son, and there's a lot for me to consider.
I'm under no illusion. Still two other gorgeous girls here.
I see that as a huge mess.
Is it too much of a hassle for us to have a relationship?
Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.